13 minutes past 8, and we're joined with Mr. Shredded. Good morning.
Good morning, guys.
You're all ready for the interview.
Hell
we
yeah.
have to grill you because your name, Mr. Shredded. How did that come about? Can you just tell us who you are? A short introduction.
Because at the beginning of my fitness journey,
Yep.
it was all about getting shredded. Right? That's how I just came, Mr. Shredded.
Uh-huh.
But after that, it turned into just strength training.
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
But the shredded part is what I got 7% body fat. And
That's like Tiger Shroff, I believe.
that's like who?
Tiger Shroff, one of the actors. See, this is the thing. We were asking him whether he watches Bollywood movies. I think after this, now you need to go.
I will. I've watched 4. Like, my
not
count is
enough.
not bad, though. It's not horrible. Like,
So would you say you're a health coach, an athlete? How would you define yourself?
so I am a health coach, and this year I'm going to turn to an extreme athlete.
Oof.
Right? And just push the human body to the limits and beyond. Like, I want to see how far I can push myself.
Wow.
Did you hear that? Extreme
athlete.
Mhm.
What does that entail, actually?
It basically, you got to do things that like your people don't normally think is possible. Right? For example, like you got to go for hours of intense training without stopping.
It already sounds painful.
but it's good pain. There's a huge difference. There's like good pain and bad pain, right?
Yeah.
This is like an intense amount of good pain,
Uh-huh.
which allows you to me, it allows me to take control of my mind.
Oh, fair.
And that's how I can continue pushing.
So, I asked you earlier on, how did this journey start? But now for the listener, I think it's better you explain it one more time. How
Yeah.
did you get into the health and fitness journey altogether?
Basically, I was born with like severe lung infection, and I was I couldn't like I was a chronic asthma my entire life, my entire childhood. It disappeared when I moved to Kenya because I joined a school, a British school, and started playing sports. Because where I was from, I'm from Mauritius. I was in a public school. We didn't have sports, nothing, and I had to erase asthma from my body. And that's what fitness allowed me to do.
That's quite a journey,
Yeah.
and actually we'll be diving deep into that. I'm sure there are a lot of people who are going through the same struggles and
Right,
see
of
you
course.
as an icon. So we'll get into that here on Radio 44. If you have any questions for Mr. Shredded, you can message us on 0758 123 444. You can also find us on social media at Radio44 Kenya. Up next, we have some Sukhbir in collaboration with Arjun. It's naturally playing for you on the Morning Fix. Remember, watch us live, radio44.co.ke. Today in studio, we're joined by Mr. Shredded, and we're interviewing him on all of the work he's doing. So, Mr. Shredded, or shall I call you Adil? I don't
Mr.
know.
Shredded's good. It's good.
I like Mr. Shredded because everyone knows you by that name on
Correct,
Instagram,
yeah.
and now everyone knows you as the car pull guy. If you missed his videos, he's gone semi-viral in the last couple of weeks because first you pulled a small vehicle, and then you pulled that same vehicle with people inside, some grown men, and a couple days ago Radio 44 joined you as you pulled a 4x4 vehicle with I don't even know how many people were in that car.
Like 6 people on it, yeah.
There we go. So how did you get into this car pulling business?
Honestly, because I was attempting the Guinness World Record for burpees, in the most burpees in 12 hours.
Which is how many?
7,295. I have to beat that in 12 hours. But it got postponed because of the government restrictions with COVID, right? So I was like, I want to do something in the meantime. Like, let's do something fun, right? And someone suggested pull a car. As a joke, right? I was like, I'll pull it. Like, I never backed out. So I went and bought a harness and pulled the small car first because I didn't even know if I could do it. I never tried it. And then got a bigger one, added people in it.
Oh my
and
God.
It's not done yet though. There's more to come.
There is more to come.
There's more to come.
Where'd you go next from pulling a 4x4?
You pull a truck.
Oh God, Bhargav.
Then there's more to come. It's not even over.
I think he's going to end with an airplane.
He guessed it. He guessed it
I
right.
think he meant that as a joke, and you're
No,
serious.
he guessed it. That's actually the plan. Like, hopefully the plan. I'm gonna pull a plane.
Wow. I actually want to be there when he's doing
I
this.
want to try.
I think I'm pulling this door is a mission for you.
I think I want to try.
I have faith.
But you were fasting when you pulled the car.
Yeah, because it started like 3 days ago, right? Ramadan. Yeah, I was fasting when I pulled it.
So how did it go with the water? I know you were thirsty. It was a hot day.
Yeah.
So how does it work? Do you still work out during Ramadan while you're fasting?
Yeah, I do. I work out 2 to 3 times a day still.
A day?
Yeah.
2 to 3
I
times
thought you was going to say
a week. That's me a month.
But how do you do it? Don't you get really thirsty?
No, so over the years, you do get thirsty,
Yeah,
but
of
you
course.
just get over it, right? Because over the years, I did it. I trained. I used to play football during Ramadan. Then I started training during Ramadan, and like, it's just about conditioning your mind at the end of the day.
You know what? That's something I've heard you say a lot, that it's all in the mind. So we'll be getting into that here on Radio 44. If you have any questions regarding fitness, you can message us right now on 0758 123 444. Jason Derulo, talk dirty, but the only thing I want to do is talk about clean diets. That's because we are joined by Mr. Shredded, who is an extreme athlete. I'm going to give you that title now. An extreme athlete. And let's talk about diet, because fitness, going to the gym is one thing, but it really starts on the plate, doesn't it?
100%.
So tell me, what does your diet look like?
Balanced.
Balanced.
That's what I'll say. That's the best way to eat, is everything balanced.
I have to stop you, because I've seen your Instagram stories and your food weighs more than my thigh. That's not balanced.
No, but you gotta eat a lot. Like, depending on your lifestyle, you gotta eat a lot. I didn't say. I mean, I'm a foodie. I'm a big foodie, right? But there's no reason you can't be shredded and a foodie. Like, but I eat. It's simple. My proteins, I eat fish, chicken, steak, right? Fruits, veggies, and good carbs, which are pasta, sweet potato, and rice.
Okay.
That's what I eat. But then when it's my cheat day, that's what you're talking about. You're talking about my cheat day is out of control. It's called like 4,000 calories in one day, like one sitting, to be honest.
Oh God! So when is this a weekly occurrence or
like weekly or every 2 weeks? Whenever I can feel like it. Like
so
otherwise,
there you go. You don't need to restrict yourself all the
don't.
time.
Yeah, you don't need to starve yourself, which is one thing everyone feels like when they go on a diet. Oh, I'm gonna starve.
Yeah.
It's not about that. It's not about that. Actually, starving your body is actually gonna, in the long run, make you put on weight.
Right.
Because your body thinks it's under attack and needs to store the fat, right?
Exactly. So
there
whatever you eat, she could be like talking about fitness. This is great.
Have you seen her eat also?
No, I haven't seen her eat actually.
Let me be real. I eat a good amount.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That's what I mean. Like, for a tiny body, she eats well. She eats well.
That's good, but you see what I mean?
Yeah.
You eat a lot. And
every single time I see her, she's eating.
That's great. That is
That's
actually
true.
great.
That's very true.
No, that's actually a good thing.
Yeah.
You gotta eat a lot, because the body is like a machine. Our food is fuel, right? If you don't fuel yourself, you're not gonna run. It's that simple. It's that simple. But starving your body is gonna take you backwards.
You've heard it from Mr. Shredded. But you know, she spoke about seeing your socials. Even I've done a bit of stalking here. And I've seen you have posted videos where you're working out with your parents.
Yes.
So how do you go about this? Do you think the older age or the elderlies right now should also be working out?
Yeah, I believe everyone should be working out. But like, if you don't like it, just get into weights. Start lifting some weights. You can do as much cardio as you want, but lifting weights is what's going to keep your body young. Right, because your bone density increases, your ligaments, your joints, your muscle, everything gets better, right? And it also keeps your skin. So you look at someone who's 70 years old, who's been working out since they're young, they look 50. But someone who's not been working out at 70, they look 80.
Right.
It just depends how well you take care of your body, right? But the older people, I would advise, start lifting weights, and don't be scared to get injured. Just start very light, take it easy, but it will help you to lift weights.
And it's never too late to start.
Never
That's
too
another
late.
one, right?
No,
you can
it's
start
never
at
too late.
any age. You can get a gym membership at any age. So go for it. If you have any more questions for Mr. Shredded, you can WhatsApp us 0758 123 444. Up next, we've got some Enrique Iglesias. It's Heartbeat on the Morning Fix. Just coming to 7 minutes to 9. You're with us on Radio 44. This is The Morning Fix. This morning we're joined by Mr. Shredded, who is a fitness coach, an extreme athlete. Anything to do with fitness, he's done it. So, Mr. Shredded, I have one more question for you. With gyms closed right now, I know a lot of hearts were broken.
Right.
So can you give us a few home workout tips?
Yeah, simple. Squats, go for a run if you want. Burpees, I'd always advise burpees. That's
Not 7,000 though, please.
No, like, just a few burpees. But squats, push-ups, sit-ups. 3 exercises. You get those done every day, increase the reps every week, you'll get fitter and fitter. And like just put some cardio in there, either a little run, swim, go for a brisk walk. That's all you gotta do.
And how many minutes would you say a day?
Maximum, like, I mean, if you like it, do an hour, right? If not, like, all you need is about 20
what's
minutes.
the minimum? There we go.
About 20 minutes, yeah. 20 minutes minimum.
Okay.
But like, make it intense.
You can
sweat.
pack in that 20 minutes during our power
Yep.
hour. We have a workout playlist every
11.
single day
Yeah,
from 11.
I'm gonna hear that out. I'll hear that out.
Yeah,
Let's see.
I think that will help you.
Yeah, well,
You'll push in more.
You'll do 7,500.
Yeah, that hour, there we go. But you know what? We heard about you pulling the car over the week. Radio
Right.
44 was there with you. I think we've got to check out how well and how much. By the way, do you do the weight of how much you
so
pull?
total was about almost 5 tons.
Woo.
5 tons.
5 tons. Okay, let's get to this video.
Wow.
If you're watching live, you can watch it on radio44.co.ke. Maybe you can describe exactly what you were pulling for the people who are listening.
Right, yeah.
So what type of car was it? How many people are we seeing in there?
It was a Lexus, right, an SUV. There was 6 people in the car.
Yeah.
And it's just the beginning is the tough. It's getting that momentum. It's that first push.
Right.
That's the toughest bit, man. Like, if you get that going, you're fine after that.
So I was there with you while you were pulling it, and I saw you do the first pull, and you were like, you literally said this, light work. Yeah. Who says that?
He says light work?
Light work.
Light work?
Yeah. Yo, if you believe something, it becomes true.
So tell us a little bit about that. What's going on in your mind while you're pulling that 5 tons?
Is that I'm able to do it no matter what. It's like there's nothing that can stop me from doing it.
That's it. That's the mantra in your
That's
head.
it. That's all it is. It's
Going on
I
and
can
on.
do it. I can do it.
Good, because he's mentioned this even when we were not doing the links.
Yes.
He's said about the mental health quite a lot, right?
Yeah.
That matters much more when
Everything.
So how do you get your mind strong enough not to give up while you're working out?
To me, it's about conditioning it over time. It's like what I do is I put myself through extreme good pain. It started with the burpees. Because you go through some extreme things, like you're like, if your goal is 1,000 burpees, you're like 600 in, and you're like, oh my god, I have 400 to go,
Right.
And you just condition your mind to give yourself no way out, right? For example, if you don't know how to swim,
Yeah.
right? If you tell yourself, I have to learn how to swim, and you give yourself no choice, your mind will adjust and be like, okay, let's teach him how to swim. You have to give yourself no way out, and you have to believe you can do it.
You're kind of tricking your mind there,
Yeah.
and you're
Exactly.
working
Playing
out your
mind
brain.
game.
Well, thank you so much for joining us.
Oh,
I
you're
think we're
welcome.
both
Thank you, guys.
inspired.
Yes.
You want to do like 1,000 burpees?
No, I'll start with 10 at least.
There we go. Starting
At least
small.
with
At least you'll start somewhere. Yeah,
Yeah.
with me, we're gonna do it.
Yeah.
We're gonna do it.
I will start 10 burpees in my mind because you gotta work out in your mind first. The only other extreme thing going on in Nairobi is traffic.